ahead and use these. What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek!
Hey guys, welcome to my next review. This is the Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the Movie, Constructicon Mixmaster. I would say I picked this up, but technically I didn't pick this up. Santa brought this for my kid, and he's allowing me to do the reviews of these because Devastator was always a favorite of mine, or the Constructicon, so I kind of wanted to handle these and get them behind, get them filmed up. So let's that's why they're already unboxed. Typically I do unboxings, but they were already unboxed by my kid. So let's get the turntable out of the way and then take a look at Mixmaster. So there he is up close, and like all the previous ones, really good detail in the mold. There he is, and from the opposite side, and then here he is from the bottom. See a little bit of the robot down there, but you see more molded detail, which is a pleasant surprise. So yeah, really not much anything else on alt mode. The drum doesn't spin. It's a separate piece. Just tabs in. I don't know if that fits in there clean or not, but let's see. And here is his instructions. Kind of small instructions, but and like the other ones, just shows how to transform from robot to alt mode to robot mode. Nothing in combined mode. He does come with a blaster, and it does have the nipple on it to where you can use Hasbro blast effects. And if you want, you can store his gun on the top of the truck, or it'll fit in these pegs as well. So, but yeah, lastly, he does roll pretty good. So let's move on to transformation. All right, let's move on to transformation. Now, first thing you want to do is get his chest piece, move it down halfway, and you can untap his arms and bring those down like that. See, next you want to bring these panels down, bring those panels down, and then that should allow you to undo his legs. Then flip this panel in, flip these back all the way, it's heel spur. Separate the legs, and then you can bring the chest down all the way. Then last, open up the back of this, flip that in, and like that, and that's Mixmaster. That's a really simple transformation. So used to like third-party masterpiece stuff, and they're a pain in the butt. Got that done in almost less than a minute. So yeah, so let's take a closer look at him in robot mode. Get a good look at that head sculpt. Really clean looking head sculpt. And the chest with the Decepticon emblem. And like I've been saying, I really like all the molded detail. Typically, I don't like that in Transformers. I want a clean tune look, but not too bad. There he is from the side, and then from the rear. A lot of truck right there, front end of the truck, but yeah. So let's see. Let's go over articulation. The head is on a ball joint. I mean, there's a little bit of wiggle, but it's kind of a pain because you gotta stick your fingers in there, but it can go back and forward, and then it can do a full 360. It's just I can't get my fingers in there, but it does, because like I said, it's on a ball joint. Let's see, shoulders, they can go out to here. You can get them a little bit higher. That's just part of the transformation. Full 360. There is a bicep swivel, kind of like in the middle of the bicep. His arm's a little bit weird, but there's a swivel, and then 90-degree elbow bend. No waist rotation, and same reason as with him as Scrapper, because he has the ankle tilt for Devastator. So yeah, there's that. Legs can go that far forward, they can go that far back. He's got a little bit of junk in the trunk right there. Thigh swivel, single jointed knee. If you move it up out of the way, you can get 90 degrees. And then he does have a ankle pivot. But yeah, that's Mixmaster for articulation. And then he does have his blaster, and he can hold it. Let's see. Let's do some comparison. Well, not really size comparison, but let's put him with the. This is where we're at so far with the Constructicons. There's Scrapper, Bone Crusher, and Mixmaster. So 3 down, 3 to go. Let's go to final thoughts. Alright, so my final thoughts for the Studio Series, not 86, Transformers the Movie, Constructicon Mixmaster. Pretty much par for the course with the rest of these. But one thing's nice about him, he has really no waffling compared to our last Voyager Scrapper. So I'm digging that. I will have to say there is a little bit of limitations when it comes to articulation, mainly the hands, because there's no wrist rotation, and it's just kind of tight to get his head. You know, it's a ball joint. You can't get a whole lot of articulation from the head. So, more than that, decent articulation. One thing I've been touting on all these is the molded detail. Typically, I don't like that, but it looks good on these. So another thing is kind of not good on this. His hips are really loose, like really loose knees and hips, like the thigh. But not a deal breaker. I mean, like I said, probably most of the people aren't getting this set for Devastator, for the individual robots are getting this for combined mode. But it still pulls off a good robot mode. Not perfect. But I say it's worth getting in on these. I forget how much total, like if you want to parse it all out from each individual piece, but what is it, Mixmaster's Voyager price, so that's what, 43 now. So it's there's a little bit of investment to build this, but I don't dislike it. This is a Hasbro toy, right? So, but like I said, if you're in on this, I say it's a good set to get. I think it's a heck of a lot better than Combiner Wars, even though the Combiner Wars is bigger. So far, every one of these have felt better. But yeah, so that's all I have for this one. If you could, like the video, subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber, comment, share this video. Also, check me out on all the other social medias. I'm on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. On those sites, posting news daily, doing shorts and photos, posting that stuff on Transformers news, third-party Transformers news, and action figure news. And then all those are compiled to a news and review show at 1 a.m. on Tuesday morning. And then we go live every Saturday evening at 11 p.m. and for Men on Films, where me and a bunch of the boys get together and talk movies. Maybe we'll start talking other topics, but right now we're sticking with movies. But it's a fun time. You should come check it out. But that's all I have for this review. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.